So student, welcome to another lecture of physics. We had already started vernier calipers. Lot of details we have known about it. So taking up reading, how to read. See here, important aspect is zero of vernier scale. See, the zero of vernier scale is the reference from where we will be determining the main scale reading. Okay. And when we are starting to read it, first of all, to find out what? So first of all, they will be giving you a value of one main scale reading. So one main scale reading they will be giving you. Let it be 1 mm. Let or 0.1 centimeter. That means one division on main scale equal to how much? 1 mm or 0.1 centimeter. Then what you have to see? How many vernier scale divisions are there? Number of vernier scale divisions got how much? 10. See, the number of vernier scale divisions may change from vernier to vernier. Depending on the vernier calipers used, it may change. For example, I will read from your book only. In your numerical only, on page number 21, a vernier caliper has 20 divisions which coincide with 19 divisions. So vernier caliper has 20 divisions. So don't think that no, only 10 are there, only 10 will take. See, generally we are having this, but depending on the usage pattern where you are using the vernier calipers, the number of divisions of vernier calipers may change. Generally there are 10 divisions. So 10 divisions. And these 10 divisions coincide with 9 main scale divisions. In fact, when I had told you, that was only the principle of vernier calipers also, that 10 VSD equal to or n VSD equal to n minus 1 MSD. That is why we are giving the least count value as what? Value of one main scale division upon number of VSDs. In fact, that only we will do here also. So first of all, we will determine what? Least count. So what is the value of least count? The value of one main scale division upon number of VSD. In fact, children, I was surprised here, but one thing also that should have been told, that was nowhere in the book, but you must know it. Pitch. Pitch, you know, not the pitch that you are seeing in the IPLs, but the pitch which is for the instrument. Pitch is basically the smallest reading that we can directly get from the scale only. See, for measuring something, you are seeing the main scale reading and then the vernier scale reading, then the coinciding division, multiplying the coinciding division with the least count, adding to the main scale reading, and that gives you the observed diameter or observed reading. But what if you want to know what is the value? So pitch is what? So pitch, this is pitch only basically. Pitch is what? 0.1 centimeter or 1 mm. See, this you can read directly from scale. Directly read from main scale. So the reading or pitch is what? Pitch is that value. Pitch is that value you can directly read from the main scale. I'll write the definition of pitch also. That also you'll write in a copy. It must be known to you what is pitch. Okay. So this is the value that can be directly read from the main scale. That is why For least count, one more formula is given. Pitch upon number of vernier scale divisions. Okay. So what is the formula of pitch? Pitch is equal to what? Pitch is equal to, so I'll give that, unit value upon number of divisions in the unit. Number of divisions in the unit. Okay, so I tell you what pitch also. It must be known to you. So I'm surprised here that they have not used anywhere that term pitch. They have not used. Only they are dealing with zero error and this vernier caliper, list count, all these things on that. You will be dealing with this. Okay, no problem. So first of all, while measuring, when you are reading a vernier scale, you check the value of main scale reading, that is the pitch you will determine, and then you see that how many vernier scale divisions are there. Using that, and also you decide that, then after knowing the value of one main scale reading, so value of one main scale division, that is the pitch you will decide, and then you see how many divisions are there on the vernier scale. So that value of one main scale division upon number of vernier scale divisions you will do, you will get the value of least count. Once you get the least count, then you check that where is the zero of vernier scale. Whatever value is left of that will be taken as the main scale reading. I'll drop this portion and then I'll tell you that thing also. This is a scale drawn. Basically, this is your main scale. This is the zero. This is a 1. This is 2, and so on. So this is a 1. Now see, as I am drawing the same diagram as the book only, this is your main scale. Then here is the vernier scale. This is your vernier scale. Now see how to determine the pitch. That means here it is what? 1 mm only. Yes or no? That means 0.1 centimeter. Okay. Now let's draw the vernier readings also. Okay. This is the vernier scale, the main scale. So can we say that this is basically the zero of vernier scale? Zero of vernier scale? Yes or no? That is why it is important to know the position of zero of the vernier scale. Once we know that, we can find out the value. Now see here, this is 1 and this is 1.1. Yes or no? So see, this is marked in centimeters only. Centimeters only, so this is 1 centimeter. So can I say, if we enlarge it, this is 1 centimeter and this is 1.1 centimeter. Yes or no? And here the zero of VS is lying. Yes or no? So whenever the zero of vernier scale is lying between two readings, you take the lower value. If you have listened to my lecture of yesterday properly, you have told the same thing. That means this implies that the main scale reading will be taken as how much? 1 centimeter. Another example if I give of the same thing. If it is between so if the zero of vernier scale is lying between 1.1 centimeter and 1.2 centimeter, then which reading will take? Then main scale reading will be 1.1 centimeter. Now you got my point. So the lower reading you are taking always. Why? Someone will ask why. Now see, it has moved 1.1. That means zero of the vernier has crossed 1.1. But it has not reached 1.2. That's why 1.2 will not take. So since it has already crossed 1.1, we know. And see, this you say this is the difference. What will do for? For that difference only accountability, we are taking the number of coinciding divisions for the vernier calipers. So this difference coinciding, see here, this is the first, second, third, fourth and fifth coinciding division. So this is the first division. The second one, third, fourth and fifth division. Now you got my point. So first we have pitch is this much. So what will be least count? Least count will be 0.1 upon how many divisions are there in vernier caliper? The vernier scale, 10 divisions. So 0.01 centimeter or 0.1 mm. And see, from the scale itself we have determined the main scale reading also. So what was the main scale reading? Main scale reading was, because of we are determining the of 0 of vernier scale, so 1 and 1.1 we will take the lower value, that means 1 centimeter. So what will be the observed diameter? Observed diameter will be what? So it will be main scale reading plus, now which is the coinciding division? Fifth. That means n equal to 5. Which one? What is the meaning of this? Coinciding division. See, if in the question diagram also is given, we will look for which division of vernier calipers is coinciding. Here fifth division is coinciding. So MSR plus n into least count. This will give you the value of observed diameter. So what are the values we have got? Main scale reading was 1 centimeter plus which is coinciding? Fifth division is coinciding. Least count is 0.01. So it will be what? 1.05 centimeter. This is the observed diameter. After this, if any corrections are there, if a positive zero error is there, we will subtract that, and if a negative zero error is there, we will add. So negative 0 is added. So after that you will get what? the value of the reading of vernier scale. I hope this point is clear to you. Okay. Then the next heading is measuring with a vernier calipers. Measuring with a vernier calipers. See children, the approach that I have told for the previous question, I had not gone to the theory portion. I had explained what thing will be useful for the exam point of view and numerical point of view. Because on vernier calipers there are numericals also given, and I have told you so many things about that. Now measuring with vernier calipers, so I don't have exact vernier calipers, but what thing is do? First you will take the object or hold the object, whatever object is there with you. So first of all, what you will do? First step will be determining the least count. You know now the method of it. Second thing is what? You will bring the movable jaw in contact. So bring the movable jaw in contact with this, such that the object is fixed. So from between both the jaws, this is fixed. Okay. Once it is fixed, it should be not too loose, not too tight. Okay. That you will do it. Then what you will do? No. So first thing is determine least count. Second thing is check for zero error. That thing is there. If it is there, it may maybe it is positive, it is negative. It may be there that zero of main scale and zero of vernier scale is coinciding. So no zero error. So second point is determine the zero error. Third point is what? Third point is that you open the jaws and fix the object in that. And then after fixing that, find the main scale reading, find the coinciding division, and then so first of all you open the jaws and whose length is to determine between jaws, adjust. So the grip should be gentle, and once the grip you have done, you with the help of the screw S, it's called a screw only. Yes. So screw S is there. So once you have fixed the position of that, with the screw tighten that position so that the vernier caliper is locked at that point, and remove the object, and then determine the main scale reading. Least count you already determined. If zero error is there or not, you will check that and determine the coinciding division. So with the help of screw S, you have tightened the screw S and you have fixed the position of that. Then what we will do next? You know the coinciding division, then you have to do what? Observed diameter by the formula of main scale reading plus n into least count, and then you will calculate actual diameter using what? Observed diameter plus minus correction. That will give you what? The reading of the vernier calipers. Children, there are numericals also on this, but we'll dedicate one complete class for numericals itself. So that will be our next class in which we'll do about numericals. And numericals are easy, but still I will take up. As I have said, see here, there are how many numericals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Then 6 is numerical. 7 is also numerical. 8, 9, 10. 10 are there. 10 numericals are there. All 10 I will do for you on the board, and you will copy it in your class or copy. These things must be there. And last thing is that I told about pitch, that you note down. This also you note down the copy for today only. What is pitch? You will write what is pitch? You write pitch is smallest value of length. Smallest value of length smallest value of length or any other unit which can be read directly from the main scale. Accurately. So what is pitch? Pitch is equal to unit of main scale upon number of divisions in the unit. Okay. And here also one more formula you note down, that after writing this, least count equal to pitch upon number of VSD. Sometimes the question says main scale of a vernier caliper reads 4.7 centimeter. This is not the thing. It will read like that. If one main scale division is 1 mm, so one value of one main scale division, that one is pitch, and if least count is there, pitch upon number of VSD. That way you can understand it. So this, both the things you will write in your class copy, and this completes vernier calipers. Only numericals are left, and after doing the numericals, you start with screw gauge or micrometer screw gauge.